Hey everyone, this is Brimster, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Swiss Rolls by Raumplaner. Before I get onto the puzzle, which is actually one I requested, I'm going to do something I don't normally do, which is I'm going to say Happy Birthday, Dad. Today is my father's birthday, and one of the challenges I've been facing recently is my father is very unwell. And we're just dealing with that in my family, and my family is very small, and it's just hit us all very hard, and yeah, it's just something that I've had to deal with, and it's taken up a lot of my time recently, and it's why I haven't dedicated as much time or effort to the channel as I would like to recently. But yeah, today is going to be a bit of a weird day. So happy birthday, Dad. I know you don't really watch these very often, but uh, it doesn't matter. I needed to say it. Other things going on, of course, is the poll for the best puzzles of 2022 is still running. Please vote. I really would appreciate it. And now let's have a look at this. So I did request this puzzle. I remember doing some XVXV puzzles a couple of months ago and going, this is a logic that I really like and I want to explore it some more, and I really want to, practice it. And I never got another one. And it was like, why am I not getting more XVXV puzzles? There's some really cool stuff here. So I actually put a call out saying, is anyone got a cool sort of mid-range XVXV puzzle that I could do? And Realm submitted this one. So thank you, Realm. I was told that this is, solid, sort of about a 3. So, yeah, hopefully I will be able to plow my way through this one, because I do know the XVXV trick. So how does this work? So normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. I'm going to skip to the final rule, which is Renban, because I can cover those pretty quickly. On Renban lines, they must contain a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order, which means that if you were to, whatever digits are put on the line, if you were to take them off and sort them, they would be a run of consecutive digits. No repeats allowed, but it does mean that, for example, if this was a 2, this could be a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. And that would be a perfectly valid way to fill this line. But I couldn't, for example, make this an 8, because then this would not be a set of consecutive digits. And the final rule is the XVXV rule. And what that means is cells separated by a V must either sum to 5 or 15, and cells separated by an X must sum to either 5 or 15. Not all X's and V's are necessarily given. So that's what we have. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of those cells, and I am going to color them, let's color them yellow, because I know those are from a set of 4 particular digits, and I don't know which set of 4, but they are either going to be from, and I think it's 2378 or 1469. Pardon me. And now is my reason to explain why. So, now, if we look at, I'm just going to pick a place in the grid. I'm going to pick these 4 cells. Actually, I'm going to start here and ignore the markings on them for now. If you think about a V clue can either sum to 5 or 15. So it will either contain 2 low or 2 high digits. So this is either going to be a 1 4, a 2 3, or a 6 9 or a 7 8. Now let's call it. Now, we can actually get some more information from these. We know that these can't both be X clues, or the digit in the middle is going to set both of these to be the same. So one of these is a 15. And because there can only be one 15 in the run, which I'll get to in a minute, we know that this is going to be a V clue. But why that is the case may be a little bit tricky to understand. So actually, I am going to use this. So let's just turn around and say, what can go with 2? Well, with 2, you can only put a 3 if it's a 5 clue, or an 8 if it's a 10 clue. If you start with 3, you can only put 2 if it's a 5 clue, or 7 if it's a 10 clue. If you then jump to one of the other possibilities here, 7, it can only go with 3 if it's a 10 clue, 7 can't go on a 5 clue, or 8 if it's a 15 clue. Sorry, because 2 and 3 can't go on 15 clues. And if we do the other number that's come into the sequence, an 8, then it can only go with 2 if it's a 10 clue, or 7 if it's a 15 clue. And you end up with this run of 4 digits that have to go with one of the other digits from, or a pair of the other digits from the set. And it's the same with 1469. 1469 will never go with any of these digits. 1 will never be able to go with 2, 3, 8, or 7 to make either 5, 10, or 15. 5 can never go with anything to make 5, 10, or 15, because 5 would have to go with 0 for 5, 10 for 15, or another 5 to make 10. So if we start with 1, then to get to 5, we would need a 4. To get to 10, we would need a 9. And to get to 15, we would need a 14. And ignore the clues, I'm just using this as a run of digits. If we were to start with 4, the next one in this run, then what do we need to get to 5? We need the 1. If we need to get to 10, we need the 6. And if we need a 15, we need an 11. Not possible. 6 is the next one in the number. You can't do 5, you'd need a -1. To get to 10, you need a 4. To get to 15, you need a 9. And if you start with 9, you can't get to 5, you need a 1 to get to 10, and you need a 6 to get to 15. So again, there's the other run of digits. So any run of digits that is connected will either be from 2378 or 1469. So you can color them. This is a run of 4 that see each other. They are immediately one or the other, and we don't know which. So what that means is this will be from one set, but this sees all 4. So this has to be from the other set. Actually, I'll use blue. And this is connected, so it has to be from the same set. And that's really cool. Now, because we know they're from the same set, you can't have two 15s in the same set, because you would need 7, 8, and 6, 9. It just doesn't work. So one of these is a 10, one of these is a 15. And from that makeup, you must have a 5, a 10, and a 15. So this has to be a 5 clue. So it's either 1, 4 or 2, 3. Oh, and if this... That's beautiful. This can't be 1, 4, because if this was 1, 4, this would be a 1, 4, 6, 9, and there would be a 1 and a 9 in here. But this is a 7-cell long Renban, and you can never put 1 and 9 on a 7-cell long Renban. So this is 2 and 3. So this is 2, 3, 7, 8, and now we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is very cool. You can never put so these are digits that are not, they're not yellow, but they are XV clues. So those have to be blue, which means by definition these are blue, and these are 1, 4, 6, 9, and makes this the 5. These now have to be yellow because they can't be blue, and this has to be yellow because it can't be blue, which means this is the 5, and it puts 5 somewhere in here. So these are 2, 3, 7, 8. Now this could be 7, 8, or 2, 3, 2, 8, or this can't be, well, yeah, it could be either the X or the V. What could that be? Not sure. This is 1, 4, 6, 9. Except I can't put a 1 on this, because you can never put a 1. You can never put a 1 on an X clue. No, I can put a 1 on an X clue. It could go 1, 9, 6. So what am I talking about? I can put a 1 on an X clue. One of these has to be an X clue. One of them is a... So one of these is 6, 9, but I don't know which. So these are 1, 4, 6, 9. If this was a 15, 6, 9, this would be a 5. So this can't be a 15. Yeah, if this was a 15, this would be 6, 9. This would be 1, 4, and 1, 4 is not an X or a XV, not a 10 or a 15 clue. So this can't be a 15 clue. So this has to be a 5 clue, and is 1, 4, and therefore this is 6, 9. So this It could be 6, 9, or it could be a yellow 5 or a yellow 15. Okay, that doesn't help me. Um, Actually, 4 is down here. These are yellow. I don't know why I didn't colour those immediately, because they're attached to yellow. Anything that is attached to a cell of a particular colour is the same colour. So these are from 2378. And they have to be different because they're on a Renban line. So they can't be X clues because, well, they can't both be X clues. So one of them, because if this was, say, 7, I can't make both of them 3 because then I'd have 2 3s on the same Renban line. So one of these has to be an XV clue, a 15 clue, which means that I can't make that a low digit. That has to be a 7 8, which means this is a 10 clue, which means I now have a virtual 2 3 pair. So this is from 1, I can't use 2 3, 4 5 6. There's a 1 and a 9 down here with a 7 8. So this is from 1, 7 8 9, because I can't use 2 3 or 4 5 6. I can't put 1 on this Renban line because it goes with 7 8 9. So there's no 1 here. This is the 1. And this is from 7 8 9. And it must have a 9 on it because I can't put 9 anywhere else. So this is 9 8 9. There's no 8 here, but this is a 10 clue. So this is 3 7, and this is 2, and this is 3. 1 is blue. I might actually change blue to green because I think it highlights better for being able to read the digits. This is an 8 9 pair. And 8 is yellow and 9 is green. Now these have to be from the same one. Now, this has to... Hang on, this can't be a 5 clue because I can't do 1 4. And it can't be a 15. If it's 4 on here, I can't make a 15 because it'd be 4 and 11. This has to be the 4. And 4 is green. So one of these is green. So these have to be yellow. So these are from 2 3 7 8. And they're either 2 3 or 7 8. 1 is up here. One of these has to be 2 or 3. So I need to put a 4, 5, or 6 on this one. Actually, I need to put... There's no 8 on these. So this is either a 5 or a 15. So this is 2, 3. This is 7. This is 8. This is 2. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 5 and 6. I don't see how I can figure out which 5 is which, because these Renban lines don't give me any restriction. I need to put a 5 on each of these lines, but they could go in any of the rows. Well, actually, 5 has to go in here, because I can't put a 5, but I don't get that restriction here, which does mean 5 is somewhere up here. Except I need to put a 5 on the line, so 5 is somewhere in one of those two. If I could force 5 into one of those two, I could put a 5 there, but I don't see how I can do that, because 5 here is in one of those. Oh, but I can do it here. This 5 has to be in one of those, so I can't put 5 there. 5 has to be on this line in here, so I can't put 5 there or there. Can't put 5 there or 5 there. That is a 5. That is very cool. 8 is up here because because 8 has, this is a 9 cell long Renban line, and I can't put 8 in those because 8 is in here. So 8 is in here. In fact, I know what these three are, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 7, 8. Those are 1, 7, and 8. So with 1, 7, 8 there, this is the 3 and this is the 7 because I couldn't repeat 7 on the Renban line. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, these are 2 and 4. So I know what these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 6, and 9. So this is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, this is a 3, 4 pair, which makes sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that makes perfect sense. But it does take 4 out of all of those. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 and 8. The 4 here takes, this makes this 1 and this 4 takes 1 out of there. Now this is the hinge of this. So this has to be the 15 now, because if I put the 15 here, this has no fill. So this is the 15. So that's the 6, 9. This is the 1. The 1 has to go on the 10. So this is the 9. This is the 6. This is the 6. This is the 9. So this is a 1, 6, 9. So these are all green. Can I do the same here? Not sure I can. I know what these are, though. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, and 9. But 9 cannot... if this was a 5, I couldn't put a 9 on it. And if it was a 15, I'd need a 6. This is not the 9. This is the 9. 2 and 3 are both yellow, which makes sense because 9 is green and the 6 is green. 9... So this is either 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7. So these are from 3, 4, 6, 7, but that's not limiting either. Well, it can't be 3, 4, 5 because that would break this. So I can't put 3 on this line. So this is from 4, 6, 7. And if this is a 4, it's a 6. If this is a 6, it's a 4 or a 9. And if this is a 7, it's a 3 or an 8. Well, that's terrible. Well, it can't be 7, 8 because that would break that. So it can't be an 8. So this is 3, 4, 6, or 9. Doesn't look to be the place to do this. Okay, what about this? It's probably Sudoku, you know. I mean, I've heard Sudoku is a thing. Could that be a V clue? It'd have to be 2, 3. Yeah, I don't see why not. No, that can't be 2, 3. Because if I put 2 down here, I'd have to put 2 up here, and there's no way for me to put 2 up here. Why can't... Yeah, because I can't put 2 on this line, and because I can't put 5, 6... I can't put 8... Yeah, there's nothing I can put 2 with up here. I eliminated all the options for 2. So 2 is in here, which means I can't put 2 on this and I can't put 1 on this. So this is not a V clue. This is a 15 clue, and it's not 7, 8. This is 6, 9. Which means those are green, which means this is green, which means this is 1 or 4, and it is 4. So this is 3 or 5, and it's not 5. This is 3. So this is 2 and this is 3. 4 can't... this is an X clue because 4 can't be part of a 15. So this is 6, this is 9. This is 3, this is 4. Once I've done with this, well, I know these are from 1469. So once I've done all of that, I think I'm done with the colouring. So I'm actually going to get rid of it. Now, 6 and 9 are connected. And there's a 5. So there's a 9 on the line. So this is 5, 7, 8. No, not 6, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8. This is 5, 7, 8, and this is 1, 2. 3 here takes 3 out of here. 4 takes 4 out of there. So this is 6, 7, this is 9. 9, there's no 1 here, so this has to be the 6, this has to be the 7. Which makes this the 8 and this the 7. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 1, 3, 4. So 2 must go on the line to connect them up. So this becomes 2 and 5, and this becomes the 8. There is no 8 here. Puts 9 somewhere in there. This 6 makes this 5 and this 6. There's no 6 here, which has probably done something here, but I'm not sure what yet. 6 is in here. There's no 6 here. There's no 7 here. This is all I've really got left. Oh, hang on. 3 doesn't go with 8. So that's 7. That's 8. The 5 has to be on this line. And 5 has to be in one of these 2 cells. There's no 5 here either, because of that 5. There's no 7 there. So it's got to be something to do with this. If this was 9, 6, because 9 on a V clue, well, this can't be a 9, because 9 on a V clue would have to go with a 6, because you can't do 9 on a 5 clue, so it'd have to be a 16. And if this is a 9, this would have to be a 6, so that's not a 9. 9 here would go with 6, and then this would be a 10 clue, so it'd be 9, 6, 4, and it can't be. So this is not a 9 either. This is a 1 or a 4. So this can't be a 15 clue. This is a 1, 4 clue, which means that's not a 6. Oh, and that 4 gives me the order. That's the 1, that's the 4. 1, this is now a 10 clue, so that's the 9. The 4 here makes this 2 and this 4. Now, there's a 1 on this. So this is 2, 3, 5. There's no 6 here, so this is the 6. So this is the 1 and this is the 6. Now, there's no 3 or 5 there. That's the 2. So we can take 2 out of there. This becomes 3, 5. This 3 makes this 5 and this 3. There's no 5 up here. So there's a 5 on here now. This is actually a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's no 9 there. There's no 6 there. There's no 7 there. There's no 8 there. But this must have a 5 on it. So it's 4. I can't have a 4 on it. So it can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 5, 9, and I can't put 9 there. This is the 5. This is the 9. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't put a 1 there. So this is the 1. This is the 2. This is a 3, 4 pair. This 5 makes this 2, which makes this 5, which makes this 4, which means those are not 4. The 4 makes this 3, which makes this 4. The 3 looks back, making this 2 and this 3. The 3 means this is not 3 or 4. That's 1. The 4 looks over, making this 3 and this 4. This 5 makes this 6 and this 5. The 6 makes this 8 and 7 and 6. There's no 7 or 1 there, so that's 8, which means this is 1 and this is 7. This 1 looks over, making this 2 and this 1. This 9 looks over, making this 8 and this 9. The 8 makes this 5. This is a 7, 8, which I'm not seeing how to resolve, but I can do this. This is a 7, 8, 9. There is no 8 in any of those, so that's the 8, which looks back, making that 7 and that 8, which looks across, making that 9 and that 7, and that is Swiss Rolls by Raumplaner. That was very, very cool. And I think the only reason I was able to solve this one so quickly is because I did spend some time a couple of months ago learning the trick about XVXV puzzles, about the fact that you end up with these sets of 4 digits. So you have to work with the 2, 3, 7, 8 and the 1, 4, 6, 9 band. And I did want to try and bring that to people again, because I've had a few hundred new subscribers since then. And I wanted to make sure that these really cool puzzles, I think XVXV is a really cool constraint, but I wanted to make sure that I had a cool puzzle to reintroduce that logic. Thank you, Raumplaner, for sending that one through. I really did enjoy it quite a lot. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos and everything. And as always, good luck with your solving. Happy birthday, Dad.